Hey guys, super niche video I imagine, but today I want to show you how to do Abby's braid from The Last of Us. Now, this is something crazy because a lot of people think that she's wearing a Dutch braid. However, you cannot fool my eye. So, I believe that they obviously drew it as a Dutch braid, but it actually is a reverse fishtail braid. A lot of people are going to disagree with me on this, but I will kind of show you why, and then at the end of the video you will see why I'm correct. I guess it's just the way that they kind of did her hair, but even when I see cosplays and people do a Dutch braid, it doesn't really look similar to the one in the game. Now, in the TV show, I'm currently on episode 2. They just gave her a regular Dutch braid, but anyways, you will see, I'm right. Okay, so with Abby, in the game at least, her braid starts quite further away from the scalp, so you want to make sure that you're taking a very big section actually. Smooth it out. Big section. Smooth everything. Okay guys, so we're going to be doing a reverse fishtail braid. The only difference is that the sections will be large, so do not worry. It will not be time consuming. And through practice, you definitely can do this yourself. So anyways, left under, right under, stop. So now what you want to do is, you see my fingers over here? I'm just going to take big sections and put them under. Okay, so with the fishtail braid, you always take the edge and put it under, right? You wouldn't do this because then that's just a regular Dutch braid, which is not what we want. So big section, edge, the corner, under, and you grab that, right, with your middle finger. And then with that, you would take a small section of hair. And make sure that it's not too thick. Smooth it. And remember, you take it with the section of hair, right? Okay, so same thing. I'm going to take about this much corner underneath, grab that. So I'm grabbing that. It'll be easier if I flip this over. And then you take a section. Make sure that it's super smooth. You don't want it to be rough looking. And then it goes with this section, right? So you see that? Okay, so same thing. Corner. Section. And usually with fishtail braid, you would want it to be small and detailed, right? But with this one, it's kind of in between Dutch braid and fishtail, so I will make sure that the sections are quite big. Smooth everything out. This, put under, grab it, and then section. Okay, this one, under. So you can see how different it looks. I mean, it looks like a Dutch braid, but it isn't. And you know, it's so funny, guys, because I'm genuinely convinced I am the only person in the world who has noticed this, because I am like a braid expert. I love braiding. I'm crazy about braids. So this, under. Okay. And I always say this. It's super important that the braid is always 90 degree. You never want to take it like this. You never want to take it like that, or else it will not look flattering. It will become baggy in minutes. I promise you. And so it kind of it's really easy, to be honest. You just keep your knuckles right on the scalp, and you see how this section, it automatically gives you one. So it's just really easy to do. Take a section. And then you do that all the way down. Usually fishtail braid takes ages to do. However, because the sections are so big here, it's quite a quick one. Like I say, it automatically gives you a strand. Under. Okay, you can already see the shape. It's exactly like Abby's in The Last of Us video game, at least. And this is the danger zone. Past the ear, you tilt the head all the way forward. Knuckles right on the scalp. Make sure that you're smoothing each strand. You see how when I pull it, there's no bagginess. That's very, very important. Okay. Left, under, grab, and section. And actually, I'm going to speed it up now. Okay, now with the final section, it's actually better to take it slightly thicker. So, this I'm going to put under. Thumb grabs it. And then half this, right? So I'm going to take this for my left section. And keep your knuckle right on the scalp. You really want to keep that tension. And then while you're braiding, I want to say about 5 centimeters down, do not lift your hands or else it's game over. It's game over. Keep it tight. And this is the easy part now. You already have everything mapped out for you. Left under. Right under. Left under. Right under. And you do that all the way down. You can kind of take imaginary ones, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just kind of pulling my finger and grabbing it down. It doesn't have to be perfect, if that makes sense. And when it comes to these kind of braided styles, I do like to leave a chunky tail. I hate when there is like a small ratty tail. I dislike that. Okay, so if you have a good eye, then you will see that it is exactly like Abby's in the video game. So you see that difference. People would think that this is a Dutch braid, but no, it's more thinner, it's more detailed, it's a lot more beautiful actually. Okay, so if you have any bagginess, you guys know the trick. You just comb it over, do this, do this. The mannequin tear is a bit synthetic, so I think in real life it would have been perfect, but smooth it over. Okay, perfect, and you're done. And you see how flattering that is when you take it as a 90-degree angles? And because the section I took was so large, it started away from the face. Whereas if you wanted it to start closer, you would take a small section. But yeah, there you have it. Hope you guys found this tutorial really helpful. It's a really easy braid. You just have to remember that braiding is like a mantra, I always say. And feel free to rewatch this video as many times as you need. Maybe even put it on slow if you need to. But there you have it, guys. Hope you love it.